Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Playdates and Travels, and if you have never been to my channel before, I do a lot of Disney content, and I want to say that I live in California. I've made that clear on my channel before, and a lot of people are curious as to what goes into a Disney Studio Store Hollywood release, which if you are into pins or just getting started at pins and keep hearing about these pins that come from the Disney Studio Store in Hollywood, it's a store that is located in Hollywood, California. It's actually right next to the El Capitan Theater, which is the official Disney theater in Los Angeles, and that's where they have all the movie premieres for all the new Disney films and whatnot. And I happen to live not too far from that, so whenever there's a pin release that gets released at that store, I try to go if it's something that appeals to me. Every month they come out with a calendar of the newest pins that are going to be released, and for the month of February, bless you, this is my son sneezing, he just got a cold. But for the month of February, they announced that they were going to be doing 2 releases in the store, which are usually happen on Saturday mornings, and they occur at 6:30 a.m., which means that you need to get into line sometime before 5 a.m. to mark your spot in line. Somebody walks around, gives everyone in the line, which gets really crowded, a wristband, and then at a certain point, they then go around to each person in line and they mark your wristband as having redeemed a ticket, and they give you a random number that has between the numbers of 1 and whatever the top number is of the people in line. You will have a random number in that system that will be your place in line to return when the store officially opens at 6:30 in the morning. You can go and buy the pins that are being released that day. So I had never done that before, but I decided to try it out for the first time ever this past weekend. I wanted to show you that footage from that event because I don't feel people really show what goes into that process, the actual line itself, waiting to see if you get a good number or not, and just what exactly people are doing to get those pins. So if you're interested in that type of video, please watch on. I'm going to show you the entire documentation of the process that I went through this past weekend. And did I get my pin? Did I not get my pin? Watch and find out. Good morning, guys. This is my first ever time doing this early Disney Studio Store Hollywood release. So if you guys are curious how this works, I'm currently in the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. They open up early just for people that are waiting in line. You get your wristband, and you show your wristband, and you get $1 off your Coffee Bean purchase. So, hot tea right here. I just got a bagel, and I'm going to show you guys what the line looks like. It's crazy. Apparently there's 733 people in line, despite the fact that it's raining. It's raining right now in California. It's not even 6 a.m. yet. We're all here. We're all crazy. So I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so this is currently the line waiting in front of the Disney Studio Hollywood store. Okay, so we are currently moving. You can see the line is walking. The line is formed on both sides. There are over 730 people in this line. Look at how crazy this is. You think in the rain people would not show up to get their pins, but no, everyone is here. Everyone is crazy just like me. All right. All right. Ba-dum-bum. And this is the marquee for the Disney Theater, the El Capitan. And over there is the Ghirardelli store, so you can see the proximity. All right, we are in a dark tunnel. Not really, but it's just really early in the morning. You can see all the people in front of us. We are waiting in line across from there, but we're waiting in line to go get our number for this system. So moving forward, moving forward. Okay, I'm holding my tea awkwardly so I can film real quickly with my phone in my hand, but I just got a really bad number, 483. I'll show you guys in a second, but because my number is so high, I'm going to go into the PTD line and wait there and try my luck. But yeah, I had told myself if I got a good number I would wait around, but if I got a bad number I'd just go back home. So I might just end up going back home. But let's get in the PTD line and see how fast that moves. Because this is my first time, so I might as well get the full experience. But yeah, not so lucky my first random number draw, but that's okay. It's still fun to try this out one time. I don't know if I'll ever do this again, because this is a lot of early mornings for me, and I am not an early morning person. But I'll keep you guys on my journey. All right, bye-bye. The lucky 483! Woo! And that's the pin that I want, Esmeralda right there. So if I'm not lucky today, I guess I'll be purchasing her. From this book, I made a trade. I gave her my Mulan pin in exchange for... Right, now let's find it. Da, 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 da. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we are at the front of the line. This is the line to get into the store for the PTD releases. You can see everyone here is waiting to get in to possibly get a PTD. I can't show you the case. Hold on.
Are you waiting for the restroom?
There's a case right there. No. Oh, wait. There's a case beyond the security guard over there, if you guys can see. And we're gonna try to get a pin. Alright, here's the case. There's me. Hi, guys. But yeah, there's a case. I'm not gonna get one of these pins because they're gonna sell it before I get to get them, but I'm gonna at least get a PTD while I'm here. Yay! And that's the series. Okay, guys, so I just got my very first wait over from waiting for the cuties release, the princess cuties. You had Esmeralda, Meg, Charlotte, Mary Poppins, and Wendy from Peter Pan. And I am not going to get one of those pins because it's only a limited release of 300, limited edition size of 300, I should say, for each of those pins, and my number is 483. So I'm guessing not such great odds. However, I did go ahead and wait in the PTD line, as I just showed, and I was able to get both Grumpy and Clawhauser from Zootopia, Grumpy from Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. So even though I don't collect either of those really, I got them for trading. I figured I would make this morning worth it somehow, some way, somehow. So that's what I did. Still really wet and rainy out here and cold. My hands are kind of numb. So I think successful, but this is what goes into waiting for those pin releases. So people are always curious what you have to do, what goes into it, and you have to wait for a long time in the morning just to get a random number that may or may not be in your favor. And this morning it was not my favor. My umbrella just closed. That's better. But yeah, so it just wasn't in my favor, so boo! But it's okay. I did this as an experiment because I wasn't 100% in need of any of those cuties releases. But I wanted to see what it was like since I was kind of up anyway. I had a lot of sleep yesterday from being kind of sick, so I feel like I got my sleep then. And I was going to wake up early this morning anyway, so I figured why not get in the line and try it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the process that goes into getting those pins. It's crazy. Part of the reason why those sell for so much on the secondary market is because people just use the excuse of, I waited in line at 4 o'clock in the morning, did you? But anyway, it was semi-fun, not really, but I'm glad I did it. Not sure I'll do it again. Crazy, glutton for punishment, and hope you guys enjoyed. Alright, bye. And here are the two pins that I picked up. You can see I have the Grumpy pin right here, and he is holding what looks to be like a root beer float in his hand. Very, very cute. And then the other pin, this one's now sold out from the store as of that event, but this is Clawhauser from Zootopia, and he is eating an ice cream sundae. So, yay! He's got a really cool badge, by the way. I'm looking at his little animal badge right there on his shirt. So those are the two pins that I picked up from the event. I was not successful in getting the cutie pins, but I did get these Pin Trader Delight pins. I don't collect either of these characters, so this might just be a trader for the future to have, or I might possibly sell them. I'm not really sure. I just know people always really like PTDs, and I wanted to get these while I had the chance, so yay and yay. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my footage. No, I did not get my pin, but I hope that you guys all enjoyed seeing what went into it. I can't believe I went that early in the morning. It was my first and only time probably that I'll ever do that. Maybe, I don't know, I say that now, but I might do it another time, we'll see. That's probably a one and done situation where I got in line and did that whole process, but I wanted to show what was involved. So no, my luck was not on my side that day, but it was still fun to go ahead and try to get one of those pins, which is the cutie release. The Esmeralda and Meg were my top choices from Hercules and from Hunchback of Notre Dame, which those are two of my favorite Disney movies that are not as popular, but especially Hunchback. But oh well, next time, and hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Alright, bye!